Hey, everybody out there. It is Dr. Shannon again, and I wanted to give you a quick piece of parenting advice that I found really amazing. And it's actually in my book, but I had kind of forgotten it and actually gotten lazy. But I wrote this book called The Confident Kid, and that's my kid on the front. That's Finley. He's so cute. And it's called, what is it called? How to Create a Confident Kid in an Era of Bullying and Emotional Stress. And I wrote this because he was, I think, in sixth grade at the time, or fifth grade at the time. Sorry. I think he's in sixth now. Anyways, doesn't matter. Kids are harsh. I am a doctor of psychology and I believe in cognitive behavioral therapy. So all that means is talking positively to yourself. So my other son is going on what's called a voyage with his school, where they go hiking and they're required to carry their own backpack with their own tent and all their own supplies. And they have to sleep in a tent by themselves. And they do this for 3 nights and 4 days. And they hike and they ask them to reflect on their feelings and reflect on what positive things they think that they've achieved over the last couple of years, which I think is fantastic. But on top of that, what they had us do is they asked us parents to secretly write them a letter that they will give to them mid-trip to tell them what we've noticed about them and what accomplishments we think that they have undertaken, if that's the way to say it, and things that, I'll just give you my examples. Like I was telling my son that I'm super proud that he's grown into a more confident person and that he has more friends than he did and that he is kind to other people even when it's difficult and that he's a good brother and even that he's a great fencer. And his coach always tells him how great he is and he's proud of himself, but he's still humble about it. And so it got me thinking, why did I stop doing that? In the back of my book, there's actually, you can buy my book on Amazon. There are these pages that are meant to be pulled out. It never got perforated, so you just have to rip them out on your own or cut them out or just copy it or make your own. And I'll read to you what they say. So you see these pages. So at the top of the page, it just says name. So like you would write Johnny, whatever your kid's name is. And then I just wrote the 3 general things I think kids should hear every day, which are you are loved, you are important, and you are smart. Because every kid has a bit of them that is important and loved, hopefully, and is smart. So you want to ingrain that in their brain. And then I left a few lines there that says you are, and the parents can detail that. Like for my son, I would say you are a great fencer. You're a great friend. Or my younger son, you're very smart. Or you think way more maturely than your peers, or you are more mature, or whatever it is that your kid does that's special, and do it over and over and over again. Because you might think, like I used to put these by their shoes down on the bottom of the stairs when they would get ready for school in the morning. I would put a little note that said, Sage, you're this, that, that. And then Finley, you're this, that, that, and try and change them all the time. You're brave, you're strong, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're a good brother, you're a good friend, mommy loves you, whatever. And you might think that they're just glancing at these things, and a lot of times they just kind of like, throw the note to the side. And at first my feelings were hurt, but then I just remembered as a psychologist, those things stick. And I'm sure you've heard, negative self-talk is very dangerous. And unfortunately, in the last generation, there were not a lot of parents that studied psychology or knew psychology. And a lot of people grew up hearing, you're a bad kid, or that was bad. And those thoughts replay over and over in kids' brains. So whether you give them a positive thought saying, I understand that you're frustrated, but I have the confidence in you that you can get through this, or I understand that school and life is hard and you're going to have some challenges, but I have faith in you that you'll make it through. Those things will come to their mind in moments when they're frustrated. They'll think, maybe mom was right. Maybe I can stay calm, or I can figure this out so I'm not so frustrated, or ask for help, or whatever it might be. But the power of parents is so huge. You are carving your child's future for how they think about themselves, how they treat themselves, how they let other people treat them. And basically, I mean, you have a big part on how their life turns out. So remember, compliments are amazing. And, avoid saying you're perfect because that's a little too stressful for kids. You can say you're perfect the way you are, or, you're the most amazing kid I've ever met, or things like that. But give them thoughts in their brain that they can hold on to. Like, remember when you had that bad day and we talked about it and we let it go and then we had a really fun night that night? Things like that, they'll remember when they face a challenge. So I'm challenging you actually to at least once a week leave your child a note somewhere, whether it's on their bathroom mirror or next to their shoes or in their backpack. I don't always suggest in their lunchbox if they're older than like 8 because their friends might make fun of them. And verbally when they come home, you did a great, gosh, I got this result back on this test. I'm so proud of you. Being proud, saying you're confident in them, telling them you believe in them, gives them a place inside that they will hold those thoughts about themselves and they will do better in life. And as a parent, I think we all agree that's what we want our kids to do, is succeed, right? So please try these verbal and written compliments. And I guarantee, even if your child is already a happy child, they will do better, or you'll see a little bit more of a smile, or they'll be a little more loving and grateful when they feel more confident and they see that you think that they're great. So please try this with your children and let me know the results. I know it'll be amazing. Even the kids that are disgruntled, unhappy, angry, if they keep hearing daily and weekly positive things about themselves, it will stick. So have a great day, and please subscribe and let me know if there's any topics that you would like to hear from me about. Thank you. Bye.